Of course, you should try to determine the scale of your y-axis first, and just watch the video if you need a little help. I've drawn my axes, I've labeled them. Now I need to count how many grid lines I have on my graph paper, and I'll use those to spread out my data. I'm going to come down here to the bottom, and I'll start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll keep counting all the way up. And somewhere near the end, I get 35 grid lines. So I know I can spread my force data over those 35 grid lines. Now I look at my force data. It starts at 5 newtons and goes all the way up to 9 newtons. If I have a range on my y-axis that starts at 5 and goes to 9, I'll include all of those and everything in between. 9 minus 5 tells me that I have to have a range of 4 newtons. And I divide those 4 newtons by 35 lines, and I get 0.11 newtons per line. That's a very small change. So I'm going to round that way up to 0.2 newtons per line. That means I could get a lot more than 4 newtons in that y-axis, but that's okay. I can spread, those will be spread out enough for me. So 0.2 newtons per line. Let's add that scale to the y-axis. I've added the scale to my y-axis. Let's just make sure I got it right. What does that 0.2 newtons per line mean? It means if I start out at 4 down here, and as I count my grid lines on my graph paper going up, the first one above is going to be 0.2 bigger than 4. So 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, and then we get to 5, 5.2, 5.4, 5.6, 5.8, and then we get to 6, and we can keep going. I think I've got my spacing right. Now we're ready for the x-axis.